morning. Hi everyone. How are you? For those of you that aren't sure who I am, my name is Julie and I'm a yoga teacher. And I wanted to make a video for my students that I haven't been able to be with for about a week now. Feels a little weird, and I was kind of waiting to decide what felt best, and I thought I'd try making a video. So I'm going to go ahead and just get the vulnerable part right out there. This feels definitely a little weird, talking to my phone and not my students. So I feel a little uneasy and uncomfortable, but I know that we are all probably feeling that way, so why not try to make the best of it and figure out how to move forward and still stay connected. So even though I can't see you, I can certainly feel you all here, and I just want to extend my love to you and support. And if there's anything that you need, please reach out to me. I am here, or I will help connect you with some other yoga teachers in the area that are doing more online yoga classes through Zoom and Facebook, and any of the teachers that I work with at Serenity. So please enjoy. You guys are going to be getting a little bit of my practice today. So if it's something that doesn't feel quite right in your body, please skip, modify. All of you that are maybe new to yoga, that are seeing this, that I don't know, thank you for joining me. And yeah, be patient with yourself. You're giving your body some new information. And just enjoy the practice. Again, do what feels good to you. Leave out the parts that don't. Or feel free to share with someone you know that it might help. And that's really why the video felt so important for me to do. Really thinking about the things that help me feel connected to myself, connected to others, and yoga is definitely one of those paths that helps me kind of hear what's going on within, and also helps me be able to reach out to others. So imperative that we are support for ourselves and support for each other during these uneasy, ever-changing times. So come to your yoga mat. If you don't have a mat, no worries. You can certainly do this anywhere on your carpet, floor. You just might want to put something a little cushier down, like a towel or a rug or something. And if you have some props, I always like to have my yoga blocks close by. I use them quite frequently. Occasionally I use a strap, so there's a strap close by. I'm sitting on a blanket. You can use a towel, have a pillow ready. If you know what bolsters are, you can use a bolster for your final relaxation. And alright, so once you find your way into a comfortable seat, you're going to go ahead and just place your hands anywhere that feels best. On the thighs, some of you that practice might be familiar with prayer hands at your heart, Anjali Mudra. One of my favorites is just bringing my simple one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart, doesn't matter which one. I just try to sit up nice and tall, push down through the sit bones, and maybe close the eyes or soften the gaze. And this just gives you a chance to kind of shut the outer world out and start to listen, feel for your inner world. So right away you might notice the breath. Feel where the breath is going into your body, and feel where the breath is going out of your body. And then together we're going to come up with a count that works best for each one of us. So we're going to start to lengthen the exhales. So I might choose to inhale to the count of 4 through the nose. And then exhale through the nose to the count of 6. And I'll continue with a few cycles of that. So if that count doesn't work for you, adjust. You can inhale to the count of 2 or 3, exhale to the count of 4. The goal here is just to start to relax the mind, relax the body. Our breath has a direct connection to our heart. So as we slow the breath down and deepen, the heart rate drops. And just allow the breath to fall into a natural rhythm. So we're going to change the focus here. And we're going to start to form an intention for our practice. In yoga, we call this a sankalpa. So really want to make sure whatever you form comes from the heart. It's just a really simple statement. It's positive, uplifting. And as you say this statement to yourself, you want to feel as if it's happening in the present tense. And if you don't have an intention, no worries. You don't have to for your yoga practice. Maybe you just have a word. You can also dedicate your practice to someone or something that's going on. Release the focus on your intention. And you can just take the hands off the front of the body or release your prayer hands. And we're going to go ahead and interlace the fingers just about heart level. And we're going to turn and press the palms away. And then with an inhale, we're going to take the arms up. And then as we exhale, we're going to tuck the chin around the upper back as we drop the arms back down about heart level and press the palms forward. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, bow in, press forward with the hands. Last one, inhale. And exhale. So lifting the gaze, you're going to separate the hands. You're going to bring that left hand up to the side. Inhale, you're going to take the right arm up and over. And then as you exhale, you're going to cactus that right arm and maybe take the gaze up towards the ceiling, the hand. And then inhale, right arm extends again, the gaze can roll forward. So exhale, cactus gaze up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus. And inhale, lengthen. And come on back up through neutral. And then the right fingertips come down. You're going to take the left arm up and over. And then exhale, cactus, roll the gaze up. Inhale, long. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, long. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, get long, make this one count. And then come on back up through to neutral. So you're going to bring the fingertips back behind you. Already you should start to feel the front of the chest open. Shoulder blades are going to roll together. And you can be on tented fingertips, cupcake hands, spider fingers, whatever you like. And just sit up nice and tall as you roll the shoulder blades down the back and let the heart lift. So the chin can stay tucked here, or you can let the gaze lift slightly. Just be mindful of the back of the neck, no compression. And then go ahead, hinge at your hips. Bow forward, so the heart leads the way. You can bring the forearms down to the floor if you'd like, or just rest the hands on the top of the thighs. Try to press the sit bones down. And think about reaching the tailbone to the back of the mat. Crown of the head reaches forward. And when you begin your next in-breath cycle, go ahead and sit back up, use the hands to walk up, and you're going to change the cross of your legs. And remember, you don't have to sit in cross-legged if this doesn't feel good on your knees. So bring the fingertips behind you again, roll the shoulder blades open. Oh, just let all that space between the front of the shoulders happen, the heart lifts. Remember, you can adjust the gaze anywhere that feels good. And then go ahead and hinge at the hips, bow forward, belly moves towards the legs, anywhere the hands, arms feel good. And just exhale it all into the earth. Sometimes it feels good to rock, sway a little bit. If you want to incorporate that, go ahead. And then walk the hands back towards you as you come up. And we're going to come into all fours. So if you have cranky knees, blankets work great, or towels under the knees. If you don't have a mat, or you can fold the edges of the mat in. So when we come into all fours, wrists go under the shoulders, and we're going to claw in with the fingertips. You can tuck the toes under if you want, or you can press into the tops of the feet, whatever feels best in your body. Simple, easy, rolling cat-cows. So inhale, just let the tailbone lift a little, the belly stretches, and the heart starts to pull towards the front of the mat. Exhale, you're going to pull the whole front body in as you scoop the tailbone under. Push the mat away, tuck the chin, take a cat stretch. Inhale, take your cow. And exhale, take your cat. Last one, inhale, take your cow. And exhale, take your cat. Come back to your neutral spine, and you're going to tuck your toes under. You're going to walk the hands back towards the heels, and you should start to feel the stretch in the bottoms of the feet. If it feels a little too intense, you can stay with the hands on the mat. If you feel okay, you can come on up and sit in your intense toe stretch. We're going to incorporate a wrist stretch also. So we're going to open the fronts of the wrists by taking the tops of the hands in towards the rib cage. So you might feel like you have chicken wings. That's okay. And just start to draw the elbows down. Again, if this is too much on the bottoms of the feet, you can just take the tops of the hands, press them into the floor with the palms facing up and fingertips towards you. Couple breaths here. And you can release the hands, really light shake out. And then go ahead and turn back into all fours, untuck the toes. Some people like to tap the tops of the feet, other people just like to lift the feet and kind of wiggle the toes and circle the ankles, so whatever works best for you. We're going to lift that right leg, keep the knee bent, and flex the foot. Push the mat away, claw in, and then we're going to pull that right knee in towards our chest as we take a cat back and tuck the chin. Inhale your release, come back to the starting position. Exhale once again. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, we're going to add something onto it. Exhale, pull it in towards the belly. Look between the thumbs and see if you can place your right foot there. I like to tuck my back toes under here for a little stability. It's your choice. In breath, come on up to low lunge, and we're going to bring the hands behind and interlace. Yoga Mudra. So it's just a gentle clasping of the hands, or you can basket weave. Right thumb on top. Go ahead and reach the knuckles down towards the mat. And roll the shoulders back. Some of you may want to take a little bit more of a back bend and gaze up, or you can stay more in a neutral spine. Release the hands, frame the foot. Take that right knee back. And then Adjust that right knee under the hip. Lift the left leg, knee back, flex the foot. Exhale, pull the knee up towards the chest. Cat back. In breath. Take it back to starting. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Make some space and step that left foot between the thumbs. Low lunge. Come on up. Hands come behind you. Left thumb, pointer finger on top. And go ahead and reach the knuckles down towards the mat. Roll the heart open. Push down into the mat with the contact points. And reach up through the crown of the head. And go ahead, frame that left foot. Sweep that left knee back. Toes tucked under. You're going to walk the hands forward just about a handprint or half a handprint. And you're going to come on up into downward facing dog. So lifting the knees, the hips. You can wag the hips a little here side to side. Pedal the feet, walk it out. Give the head and daughter a shake. Start to build some heat here. In breath, I'm going to take the right leg up, flex the foot, bend the knee. And I'm going to point the toes, and I'm going to start to press that right foot up, gaze forward, shift forward. And go ahead and come on back. Set the right foot down. Moving over to the left side. Lift the left leg, flex the foot, bend the knee. Point the toes, press up. Gaze and shift forward. Imagine those toes touching the back of the head. And then press back into downward facing dog. Go ahead and drop the knees. Untuck the toes. In breath, come on up high kneeling. Take the arms up. Gaze up if that feels good. Exhale, hips, heart, go to the earth. Sweep the arms back behind you. In breath, come on up. Just opening up, reaching tall. Exhale, surrender to the earth, lower down. In breath, come on up. Last one, exhale. This time, take a full child's pose if that feels good in your body. So forehead can come to the mat. If you need space, take the knees wide, big toes touch, and you can walk the arms forward. So just give yourself a moment here, staying in your child's pose. Catch your breath. Maybe reconnect to that intention that you've set. Just notice how you feel, what's happening within. And be sure to take some full body breaths. So just imagine that you're breathing with the skin. And then from here, come on back up into tabletop. Knees walk back in, hip distance if you took them out. And then come down onto your belly and your forearms, making your way to Sphinx. Stretch long through the toes. And you can take the feet a little wider if you need some space for your tailbone. Press into the pinky edge of your foot. And imagine here that you're sliding the elbows, forearms back towards you so the heart pulls forward. Elbows about shoulder distance. And make sure that you still press down through the 10 fingertips. I'm going to take some half neck circles here. So starting first with the right ear to the right shoulder. Roll the chin down. Roll the left ear to the left shoulder. And back through center. Back over to the right side. A couple more times, half circles. One more. Come back to center. And we're going to go ahead and leave that right hand for support as we stretch the left arm out, jet airplane. We're going to turn and rest on the left side of the face, and our right fingertips, right hand support us. So we're going to roll onto our left side. You can use that right foot for support as it steps behind the left leg, or you might want to stack your knees, whatever feels better. Couple options. You can also take a bind here. Sometimes that feels really good to open up the front. Body just a little more. Right hand comes behind you. Try to stamp down through the right foot if it's planted. Flex the feet. Couple breaths here. Undo the bind, right hand supports you, roll onto the belly, and take the right arm down. Roll onto the right side of the face, left hand helps push you over, left foot steps behind, flex the feet. Choosing a bind if you'd like, couple breaths. You can also place something under your head if this puts your neck in a little bit of an uncomfortable position. Try to soften the face and unclench the teeth. And then go ahead and come back onto the belly. So as you come back over, maybe bend the elbows, stack the forearms, and just rest the forehead. Take a couple breaths here. And you can rock the hips a little side to side. And we're going to set ourselves up for cobra. So the hands are going to come closer to the side body, fingertips under the shoulders, forehead down, and then hug the elbows in slightly, and feel the shoulder blades draw down the back. Claw in with the fingertips, press in with the tops of the feet. Inhale, come on up into low cobra. Stay long here. And from here, you're going to pull the belly in, push up through tabletop, tuck the toes under, press the hips back, just gaze forward. And then draw yourself back up through tabletop, toes still tucked under, low belly in, lift the knees, hips press back and up, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, rock the hips. And now you're going to start to carefully make your way to the front of the mat. So maybe hands and feet walk closer together. Maybe you step up, doesn't matter. Some people hop, float, and then just bow into your forward fold. And once you're here, you can use the blocks for hands. You can also just hold on to the legs. Give the head a couple nods or shakes. Soften the knees. And then you're going to bring your hands to the waist, tuck the chin, and you're going to go ahead and roll up. Come all the way up into standing. And once you arrive in standing, step the feet just a little bit wider. Feel grounded still, so you can still find the four corners of your feet, soften your knees. And we're going to make soft fists. Inhale, just swinging the arms up. Exhale, back behind you. Just move with your breath. Can be a little faster, a little slower, depending on how much energy you want to expend in your practice. That's your choice today. It's just nice to move with your breath. This one's good to soften the shoulders and the upper back. Go ahead and finish. Last one. Just let the arms hang. Just take a moment and just experience the energy. Sometimes we feel a slight pulsation, some warmth, tingling. And then still with the feet a little wider, soft twist again, trunkle twist. So as you twist to the left, you'll lift your right heel. And as you twist to the right, you'll lift your left heel. You can just move from side to side and just try to let your arms be really loose. So like thumping you, it's okay. It's okay if you feel silly too. Sometimes we do things in yoga and we just feel silly. It's good to feel silly. And just come back to center. Now you're going to step your feet in a little closer. So step more towards the front of your mat so you have some room. And this will be a good place to add your blocks here. And we're going to first bring our hands along our sides. Palms face forward, roll the shoulder blades down, and feel really strong in your foundation. This is going to help because we're going to do a little bit of balance. Inhale. The right leg's going to stay rooted, and the arms are going to lift as you can lift the left foot and keep the knee bent. One-legged mountain. Exhale. You're going to bring the upper body forward. Left leg goes back, and the arms are going to hug in along the sides. You can even press your wings up a little bit. Move back into one-legged mountain. Keep the right knee soft. And then again, warrior three. One-legged mountain. And warrior three. Pause here. Take a moment of steadiness if you can. And then you're going to set those left toes down. Straighten the right leg. And you're going to bow over that right leg. So if fingertips aren't comfortable here on the mat, add your blocks in or your books. We're going to lift the right toes. And then as we shift forward and place those right toes down, we're going to drop the left knee, gaze forward, low lunge. And then lift the back knee, lift the hips. Pyramid pose, this one's called. Lift the right toes. Drop the back knee, gaze and heart forward. Pyramid pose. Last one, dropping the back knee, gaze forward. And then we're going to lift that back knee, keep the right knee bent. Left hand's going to move in closer to that right foot. Add your block in here if you need some space so that you can find length for the space for the belly. Right hand comes to the right thigh or hip. And you're going to roll the right shoulder back. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Roll onto the inner edge of the right foot a little bit. And then reach the right fingertips up. You can also reach to the space behind you, wall behind you, or take the bind. Sometimes that feels good. And then go ahead and release the right hand. You're going to frame the foot. And we're going to set any props out of the way, drop the back knee, and we're going to come into pigeon. So the right foot wiggles over to the left side of the mat, and you set the knee shin down. And you'll slide the left knee back. So I like to leave my toes tucked under. You can also flatten to the top of the foot, your choice. Give yourself a breath or two to settle in if your hips are a little tight this morning. And I like to move with my breath in my pigeon as I settle in. So I'm going to exhale and I'm going to wave forward. Inhale, I'm going to come on back up. Exhale, wave it forward. Inhale, open up the heart. Exhale, heart to earth. Last one, come on up. I'm going to pause here. So I'm going to root in with my palms, my fingertips. And then I'm going to lift the back knee, and I'm going to take downward facing dog. You can certainly just come into tabletop, your choice. Whether you're in tabletop or down dog, wag the hips a little bit. And stretch the side body, the IT bands. And I'm going to bring a little heat into my practice. I'm going to inhale, take plank pose, upper push-up position. So really push down through the hands, almost like you're pushing up the back of the heart. And then I'm going to drop the knees. I'm going to take a modified chaturanga. So I'm going to hug the upper arm in, bend the elbows, and lower down slowly. Untuck the toes. In-breath, going cobra again. Lift the heart. Exhale, child's pose. 3 breaths here. Nice little break. Little reboot, little reset here. And then inhale, I'm going to lift back through tabletop. And you can choose downward facing dog. And just step to the front of the mat. So finding forward fold together. In-breath, come up to flat back. So the hands slide up in front of the legs. Spine nice and long. Exhale, fold. In-breath, hands to the waist, tuck the chin. And come back up into standing. So make sure you have that room behind. Weight into the left foot, turn the palms forward. Find something maybe steady to gaze at, even though our gaze will shift. Inhale, take the arms up. Lift the right leg, flex the foot. Exhale, warrior 3. So that right leg pushes back. Arms hanging along the sides, bow forward. And then in-breath, slowly transitioning back to that one-legged mountain. Exhale, warrior 3. Try not to grip with the left toes. Come back to one-legged mountain. Last one, promise. Warrior 3. And then go ahead and land the right toes down. Bring the hands, frame the left foot. Straighten that left leg. Lift the left toes. Oh, feel the hamstring stretch. And then place that left foot on the mat. Bring the right knee down. Gaze forward, low lunge. Pyramid pose, lift the hips, straighten the leg. Lift the toes. In breath, low lunge. Exhale. Inhale. And then just go ahead and lift that back knee. Let's take higher lunge with the right hand moving into the inside of that left foot for our twist. So left hand to the waist, draw the left shoulder back. And then you can stay here. You can reach the left fingertips towards the ceiling. You can take your bind. Just reach the crown of the head forward and hug the hips into center. You might want to find the inner edge of that left foot. That left knee likes to try to roll out here. And then go ahead and come back down. Frame the left foot. Move into pigeon. So dropping the back knee. Wiggle the left foot over to the right side. Knee and chin to the earth. And take that right knee back. Little space as you bring the hips down towards the mat. Adding blocks in for your hands or under the left hip if it's helpful. And then weaving with the breath. Exhale, fold forward to the earth. In breath, come on up, let the heart lift. Exhale, take it to the earth. In breath, come on up. Exhale to the earth. In breath up, pause here. Plant the hands. And either tabletop or downward facing dog, yogi's choice. Any pedaling or wagging of the hips that needs to happen. And you can join me in a vinyasa. Inhale to high plank. Feel free to drop the knees. Lowering the knees down. Hug the upper arm and bend the elbows. Lower down, slow push up to the earth. Untuck the toes, forehead to the mat. Shoulder roll, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale. Big toes can touch, child's pose. Couple breaths here. Focus on breathing into the hips, the kidneys. next inhale, come on up to tabletop. And we're going to come into a seated posture with the soles of our feet on our mat. So we're going to take a moment here on our sit bones and find where we feel kind of steady. So sit up nice and tall. You can use your hands to support you and start to walk the feet back towards you a little bit, keeping that nice tall posture. It's tempting to kind of round and sit back. Try to keep the heart lifting up. Start to bring the feet a little closer together and squeeze the legs in. So just imagine you can also use a yoga block and place it between the thighs and really give it a good squeeze. When you feel ready, try lifting the feet. Modified boat pose. Reach the hands forward if you'd like. And we're going to do some twists with our boat pose, so we're going to change it up a little bit. Inhale, take the arms up, press the feet forward. Exhale, twist to the right. Come back to center, and then twist to the right. Inhale, center, twist to the left. Left and right are confusing. Center, and twist to the right. Come back to center, open up to the left. Come back to center. Last one, open to the right. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Bring the hands behind you. Root it in with those fingertips and the four corners of the hand. Shoulder blades reach closer together. Imagine you're squeezing like an orange between them. Then you can just let the heart lift and press up. Or option to lift the hips, bringing it up into reverse tabletop. Push the hips up, push down through the soles of the feet, and keep squeezing those inner thighs together. Not letting the head drop back too far. Couple breaths here. And then the hips come back down to the earth. You're going to walk the heels even closer in. Wrap the forearms around the front of the shins and maybe hold opposite forearm. Sit up nice and tall, belly checks to the thighs, and push down through the feet. Try to draw those shoulder blades way down away from the earlobes. And then go ahead and release. And if you want, you can take a little bit of a spinal rock back, or if it feels better, just use the support of the arms and come down slowly. So your choice. And you're just going to come into a double knee hug. And either legs can be a little further apart, take some pressure off the belly, or they can be a little closer together. Feet are flexed, you can rock side to side. You can even draw some circles. And then go ahead and roll the feet down. You can also use a block for this next variation. Bridge pose. Really nice inversion. So feet, ankles, hip distance. Arms tucked in along the side body. And you can have a block handy to slide under the hips when you lift them. Or push down through the feet. Try not to grip with the toes. I like to lift my toes, just a little reminder, and then just carefully set them back down. My chin is slightly tucked, and no turning the head when you come into an inversion. So lifting the hips, slowly, really stand down into the four corners of your feet. And you can keep opening the front of the body by walking the shoulders in. If that's in your practice, you bring the arms in, maybe imagine fingertips reaching for the heels, or you can interlace the fingers, and it doesn't matter. Yoga mudra, a basket weave, your choice. Press into the feet. Squeeze the inner thighs together just like when you were in boat pose. Couple breaths here. And go ahead and release the hands. Walk the arms out. And then if you had a prop, go ahead, slide it out and lower down. Just imagine one vertebrae at a time coming in contact with your mat. Allow the feet to heel toe towards the outer edge. And then just start to windshield wiper, tick-tock the knees. A little release for the sacroiliac joint. And the next time, legs come to the left side, just allow the knees to fall. So one falls in, one falls open. Little variation of your twist. You can let the arms open up into cactus if you want. You might even have space to spread out jet airplane arms. And you can turn the gaze over the right arm. Bring the gaze back to center. And go ahead and take the knees over to the right. And you can turn the gaze over to the left. So as you start to wind down, starting to think about softening, cultivating even deeper connection again to the breath as we start to relax. Maybe you're already mindfully lengthening those exhales. Bring the gaze back to center. Knees lift. Heel toe the feet back in about hip distance. Realign the hips if they've gotten slightly off. Right knee comes in for a single knee hug. And now you can keep the left knee bent with the foot in the mat or stretch that left leg out. Really hug that right thigh in towards the belly. And the basket weave fingers can catch either the front of the shin or maybe the underside of your thigh. And then we're going to switch. So left leg comes in, you'll catch the shin, stretch either the right leg out or place the sole to fit on the mat. And try to keep those shoulder blades plugged into the mat. You might notice them lifting. So mindfully kind of roll them back and down. And then go ahead and stretch out both legs. So you've made it. You've arrived. Ready for your version of relaxation. If corpse posture feels really good to you, you can stay here. If you'd rather sit or lie on your side or your belly, you can. Legs up the wall, that's a favorite for a lot of people. So if you're near a wall, you can come and bring the hips to the wall from your side and roll onto the back and take the legs up. We're not going to be here too long, so usually about 10 minutes is max for legs up the wall. You can let the toes just fall away from each other. Hips or heels a little wider than hip distance. You can choose to bring the palms hand to heart or belly. You can let the palms face up. And again, just try to mindfully bring those shoulder blades onto the back. I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. And imagine that you're breathing up in through the soles of your feet, all the way to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, taking it down from the crown of the head, all the way back to the soles of the feet. Continue breathing in this way, so that the breath is just sweeping up and down the body. As the breath sweeps up and down the body, you continue to soften, surrender. There's no longer any holding of tension in the body. No longer resistance in the body, in the mind, in the breath. All is free. breath sweeping up through the soles of the feet, all the way to the crown of the head. And exhaling down from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. Start to feel like the back body is sinking or melting into your yoga mat. Your awareness, your consciousness, freed of limits and boundaries. And feel free to explore this space, your sacred space, your sanctuary. Start to deepen the breath. Feeling the sensations of breath moving in, and breath leaving the body. With the eyes still closed, start to picture yourself in whatever room, space you're occupying. Maybe envision the walls, the ceiling, maybe some objects or furniture in the room, and seeing yourself on your mat. Start to become aware of all the layers of self. Breath, physical body. Feel the energy start to grow with each in-breath. And the process of awakening begins. You can start to move fingers and toes, keeping it small and gentle. You can start to let the movements move up through the legs, the arms, into the trunk of the body. Incorporate the head and the neck, any muscles in your face. And then bending one knee and then the other. Waking up the hips, so if you want to sway the knees. And you're going to prepare to come to one side of the body to rest on. I like to leave it open to my students. You choose left, right. It's your choice. Just follow your intuition. And then once you come over onto the side, try to support the head here. Arm, pillow blanket. Stack the legs. Maybe lift the thighs a little closer in towards the belly. Maybe hold the space for reflection right now. And then as you feel ready, we'll just come back up to your seated posture. Try to keep the eyes slightly closed if you can. Choosing to sit on a prop that feels more comfortable. And however you're sitting, just make sure you can feel like you're grounding down through the hips and the legs. They're pushing into the earth. And you can feel the core engage, right? The muscles wrapping all the way around your midsection, deep core muscles, upper core muscles. And let the chin be slightly tucked so there's space through the back of the neck. And the tops of the shoulders, down away from the earlobes. Let's do a couple sighing out breaths together. For sighing out breaths, it's really simple, just inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. So when you're ready, we'll begin. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhaling, exhale. Just take a moment, sit in the lightness that you feel. Feel the space that you're in. Feel yourself present, tuned in. And bringing hands in towards the heart if you choose. Prayer hands, or you can stack. Just nice to close practice by connecting with your heart space. This physical touch to our energetic heart. Let this time be for gratitude. When we connect to gratitude, it's like a direct line to our heart. Keeping our heart open through times of uncertainty and discomfort. Keeping our heart open not just to others, but to ourselves. Make sure to give yourself what you need through troubling times, so that you're better able to help and assist others in the most loving and compassionate way. And I'm so grateful that you joined me today. I miss you and I love you all. And I look forward to practicing together soon. And may you have peace, harmony, and health within you always. Namaste.